Go easy on me? Allow me to relay you what Master Kafai wrote in his letter. Reen, it would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden, that I may pass you this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. Though you've already reached the intermediate level, I am certain you are yet capable of more. You have been ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition. Master Kafai, this is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but I remember hearing from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one 2 months ago. Oh. Ah. That's right, between his lordship and Principal Le Guin. Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense, was I akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her stroke for stroke. I see. So he is I, and I am him. You've come quite far as it is, if you've already understand that much. That sword. That is not the sword you once wielded. Indeed, my blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed this sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the 8 Leaves. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own. He's talking about Richard. He's 100% talking about Richard. I see, how very curious. Wow, okay, Reen. He must mean Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I hear he started a private research firm post-pardoning. I will soon be changing the form you perceive me as. You will then see me as that which you fear most deeply. I'm sure you can imagine what that may be. Yes, I can. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this here and now. I'm ready to face the challenge before me, Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Reen Schwarzer. I, Victor Arcade, will be honored to stand as your witness.
We will begin the trial of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Reen Schwarzer, an intermediate-level disciple of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
The 7th form, Void, the nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No, I will exist alongside him. We will be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
We're not going to lose control after this.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the 8 Leaves.
Oh, sorry.
Move.
I thought it was going to continue on its own. Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship. Interesting. But I can't scan him. Let's see. Looks like I have just enough CP to make this happen, too.
Cut through! It's my turn! Crimson Slash! Disappear! I'm up! Arcane Gale! Ha! Despair! Let's go! Roar! Healing Strike! All right, got it!
Breaking Dawn.
Let's go!
An 8 leaves technique that drives back the darkness, removes positive effects. Hey!
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking Dawn.
Okay.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
You have come a long way, young Reen. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I can feel it, body and soul. The 8 leaves is more than just a technique of tradition. That has to come from within you. Precisely. You have proven yourself more than ready. I will now read the scroll the master enclosed in his letter.
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not sure I really deserve being called a Divine Blade. Arios and I have both walked upon this very same path. You will be the Master's last direct disciple. It is up to you to accept the responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see, and in that case I wholeheartedly accept. I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree with my sentiment. Huh? I was about to say, like, there was a lot of people that wanted to see that. A lot of people. Congratulations on your promotion. That move was incredible, even if I barely followed along. The way you wielded your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What you did was inspiring beyond words. When did all of you get here? You must have really been in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? Guess he was just too focused to notice little old us. Let's see. Oh, there she is. I guess so. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. You deserve it, Reen. Warms my heart to see you grow like this. So, should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now instead of the Ashen Chevalier? He'll certainly need a spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of the Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps. What about the Divine Blade of the Void? I don't know about all that just yet. Come on, man, drop the humble and swagger up for once. The Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? Is that too obvious? I'm not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about the Divine Blade of Light? He does light up our lives, after all. Ooh, how about the Divine Blade of Dawn? The 7th form was Void, right? Let's call him the Divine Blade of Zero. That actually sounds pretty cool. They all seem more than satisfactory to me. Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. Does it really matter? It's not like we'll actually call him anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you. That sounds lame. I like the Divine Blade of the Void. I think that sounds amazing. You know, he's mastering the void. You know, he's the light that shines up in the void. Reen and friends congratulated him as he thanked them for their support. Lieutenant General Bright and Victor Arcade then returned to patrolling Michelin for the night. Hey. So can I control my ogre power now? That reminds me, Joshua and the others have told me all about this Vantage Masters game. I've just assembled a deck myself, and I'm looking for an opponent to test it out on. Maybe you'd like to play a round or two with me. Military strategist would certainly make for an interesting opponent. Sure, I'd be happy to. Not at all confident, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm hearing is you want to get bodied. Divine Blade of Zero? Yeah, that one, nah. I'm with you on that. Don't expect me to go easy on you. Ha! Ah! Paladin. That's
now
just
then,
like you.
Shall we begin?
Okay, I would have liked to go first. This is a similar situation that we were in before. The kicker here is that I don't have to worry about his power, so I can afford to take a more aggressive approach with my mana. Point things. I did like the Divine Blade of Ash. I thought that was really funny. Because, you know, we have a character named Ash, and then they actually touched upon that. This is a little rough, you know, locking me up like that. Go ahead and do that. Wow, nothing to do, huh? Let's see, so I want to play you there, and then I want to play you there. I'm hoping this is going to be enough, but I am actually afraid that the Fifenol will die, and I don't want the Fifenol to die, so hopefully you don't play something that's going to have haste like that. You know what? That works for me. That works for me. I didn't know it's sealed for 2 turns, though. Oh my gosh, he's doing the strategy that I wanted to do. Where you just play big cards, and then you revive them. Good thing I'm playing the Bard. Let's see, so that'll do 2 damage. I need someone up front. So, full attack. We'll move you here. We'll lock down that. We'll go right here. We'll skill that one. We will protect the Fifenal. Hey Narv, Gorp, Narc, and Schmeagle to you too. What the heck is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't kill that. This card is insane. And the worst part about it is if I lock it up to deal damage to it, he's just going to revive the other guy to be played and lock up more of my cards because it has haste. This is a bit of a struggle. I have to lock this up though. 4 damage to all enemies? That's ridiculous. I wish I could see, let me see, close-up of card. I wish I could see my original health of the Master. That way I know how much a heal would do for me. Okay, so he's going to resurrect an Earth. Okay, we are definitely going to play you guys. Your way of saying hello? Hello to you. Oh my gosh. He didn't revive. So there's that. That's going to be 3. So we have you back. How can we formulate this so that I don't get utterly obliterated? We're going to be losing a lot of cards. We need to lock up the Paladin. That part is necessary. So I guess this just has to go here because that's the simplest play. Okay. And we have 3 damage here. 5, 6. This would be 7, 8. I would have to lose the Fifenal. Could take damage on... Well, no, because I have to lock up the Paladin. Maybe I'll draw something? There we go. Make sure we have mana to work with here, though. Okay, so we can't play both. Oh, let's move you here. Heal you. We'll do that. Alright. That'll do. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Running out of cards though, but all his deck is big cards. If he plays the fire one, I'm in so much trouble. Okay, this guy's deck is extremely obnoxious. Interesting, you didn't fight back right there. Why would you just move? There it is. Oh, you're such a jerk. You know exactly what you're doing. He has a card that returns cards to hand, which is not good. Great. Looks like I'm on the up and up, though. That's 4, that's 5, we can kill it. How annoying. I was 1 damage away from winning that round. Alright. Squeaking it. Squeaking it. Cassius, you put up a good fight. You did the build.
I know when I'm beat.
You did the build that I wanted to do. So, I applaud you for that. Tonight is a good night. Let us toast once more to the birth of a new divine blade. Fan of a drink, Lieutenant General? Alright. Now look at us. We are a divine blade. Yeah, just call me, the divine blade of the void. Recognize everybody. An Amberyl amulet. You got this for me. Just a little thing, but I wanted you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow. So I thought you should have an amulet for good luck. I appreciate all the luck I can get. Soldier or no, depending on how things play out with the Great Twilight, I might. I'm sorry. I just killed the mood, didn't I? It's fine. My father's a soldier. I know what it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure you come home, Nightheart. I want to see you again. Fiona, I'll be back, I promise you that. I'll hold you to that. If I remember right, those two are officially an item. They make a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. Yeah, I believe Craig gave his blessing in Cold Steel 2, I think. Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 a.m. to blah blah blah. Lantern is taking place at that time. Entrance, I guess. I'm guessing those must be the ones floating out in the lake. They must be floating at night in the sky, and magical, and it goes up, and there's the Maria. Mastered the 8 Leaves style, and used up all my tickets. That's a lot for one day. I should think about getting some sleep, especially considering what waits me tomorrow. You can now select Call It for a Day from the Arcus menu. Story will progress when you select this option. If you have accepted invitations or promised to meet someone, special events will take place. Alrighty. Well, there's a lot of extra, things that are happening, so I guess I will continue to talk to people. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, that's progressing. Alright. I think I will continue with these. I'm so sorry about my father. He can be so quick-tempered. It's fine, I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off for so long. What do you mean? Well, I was thinking. I mean, if everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through okay, maybe I should finally go introduce myself to your family. You know, do it right this time. Do you mean it? Listen, we've got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with than you, Mary. I feel the same way, Makarov. Wow, I'm glad I got to be here for this. I've been rooting for them since I was a student, so it's great to see them find some happiness in all this chaos. The chaos, the gaping pit of despair. Ah, good evening. Looks like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about we take this opportunity to help strengthen the bonds of our friendship? What say you? Hein told me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Thor's main campus? Anyway, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor. Now, don't be like that. Come on, don't be so cold. I brought snacks, and I'm willing to share. Oh boy. Well, we know Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk at least. Oh man. Instructor Thomas had a really funny giggle in Cold Steel 3. Blah blah. Okay, so that's just same normal stuff. Someone's over here. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. It certainly is lovely. Though we have been keeping correspondence, I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me for tea and gave me such a thoughtful gift back then. You remembered? Why, of course I remember. You were the one to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget? Well, you know, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. Come on, Anton, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. You may have rejected me, but there's something I need to tell her while I can. I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far as Erebonia now? This may sound presumptuous, but could it be that you came here to see me? No, you've got it all wrong. Well, actually, I mean, not all wrong. You don't know how much joy it brings me that you'd travel all this way for me. But as I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I am not the person you think I am. Wait, but I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that's shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love with selflessness is to cover up that part of me. So please stop this. It's best you never come and see me again. Sharon, you don't mean that. Perhaps I should have said all of this sooner. No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours. Huh? I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling you were trying to push back your own emotions. Under all that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighed you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life, and maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experiences have made you who you are, someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry, maybe I overstepped there, but I really needed to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going, huh? Promise me you'll take care of yourself, Sharon. Anton, wait. Huh? It took me by surprise, but now allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family and even myself, all because of you. So thank you. I'm ever so grateful you came to see me. Aww. Anton, your face is so red. Perhaps you should take a rest. Ah, Ricky, I think I'm in heaven. I only heard bits and pieces of their conversation, but it probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. Still, I'm pretty sure Sharon feels just the same as he does. I'm glad that they were reunited before the battle begins. Aww, that's so nice. That's so nice. Anton. Can't believe it. I actually get to spend some more time with Sharon. It all feels like a dream, one I hope I won't have to wake up from anytime soon. Oh, that reminds me, Olivier, the guy who invited me, gave me this. You can have it. I've already had plenty of fun. Come on, man. Of course, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Actually, thank you. Because there's one more Duvali thing that I want to do. And you just helped a brother out. So, thank you very much, my dog. Nobody here, huh? Now we gotta make sure to check everywhere. You never know when we might get more tickets. Oh, like there. You guys are still in here? My goodness. What does this game teach you? Listening in on all the people pays off. Pretty much. Okay, so we get to talk to those people. What we got back here? Ah, Mr. Schmidt. Oh, there you are, Professor. There's something special about that notebook. Looks like it's seen a few winters, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its contents before I dispose of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It is one of the few relics left by my first disciple, after all. That would mean that's Franz Reinferd's. Even now, it is a treasure trove of ideas. It actually offered me an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified. But we've already pulled out all the research we can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. I had thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinferd, according to what we saw in the spectral moon mirror, that was just an alias for him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right, Professor. We'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing of that notebook. Until we reach a conclusion, with him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll be in a position to deal with it tomorrow anyway. Thank you, Professor. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Patrick, Celestin. Anybody want to do battle? No? Two are still back here, huh? There goes my preview. Restore that. Hey, the general here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let this go to your head, right? Right. This is not the end for me. It's only the beginning. Must admit, seeing two high-level 8 Leaves practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Care to join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to work some of that excitement off. Sure, if that's what you want, count me in. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourselves too hard, alright? Oh, man. I still remember one of my favorite clips of Cold Steel 3 was when Aurelia decided to come with us on a field exercise, and she exited the Derflinger, and like the first thing that she said when she left was, you know, how about we do a sparring session? And what's his face, Randy, was like, are you kidding me? We just got here and you already want to start fighting? Oh, it's great. It fits her so perfectly. I love it. Aurelia's awesome. Aurelia's the bomb, diggity. Okay, anybody else? You know, Crow and Angelica, or not Crow, George and Angelica, they might be around. Might be able to say hi. No, not them. But, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since we've seen you two together. What a wonderful evening. The cheering of the crowd at the Mishi rap, or really, but anyways, makes this place feel alive. You're not fooling anyone, you know. While I appreciate that you're pacing yourself on the drinking, you're still clearly on edge. Can you blame me? The fate of the world rests entirely on our actions tomorrow. A small case of worry is only natural. It is, but you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight. I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course you would see through me. You've been my bosom friend for over 20 years. Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast to your memory. You say that as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What's that all about? Something must be going down tonight. Something is gonna go down tonight. You got that right. Right, not you two. Ah, but you two. Huh? Margarita, when did you change? Oh, I got a little peckish, so I nibbled on a cereal bar I brought along. Would you like a bite? No, thank you, I'm alright. Such a peaceful night, isn't it? But my, how cold. I can feel my lips drying out already. Do they look dry to you, Vincent? Take a good, close look. Is she asking me to kiss her? Why, oh why, did she have to take a nibble of that cereal bar? No, how could I be so callous? Love is blind, is it not? No matter her appearance. Margarita is still my darling Margarita. I'm sure he'll figure it out eventually. Darling Margarita, huh? I always thought this was a reluctant kind of relationship. But it seems to me like Vincent might actually have some sort of some interest in this. Elliot, have I battled you? I guess I have. Oh, you mint. Anybody? Hey, sorry I'm late. Look who I ran into on my way over, though. Hi, everyone. I didn't know you'd all be wandering the park together. That's right, we were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Arc-and-Seal performance's rap party was has kind of been put off after all. I hope you'll enjoy us. Ferris and I couldn't be there for the rehearsal, so we'd love to hear all about working with them. Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Also, I was actually planning a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirits. Yeah, and lifting spirits is what tonight is for. I'll lift the audience spirits so high, they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as we're hoping for, Mint. Count me in too. This sounds like it will be fun. So nice seeing them all laughing and smiling together. Looking forward to their performance now, too. Can Duvali do this one? I think this one would be good for Duvali. No. Unfortunate. Oh, you can go right into the reception. I didn't know that. Alright, nobody here. Is Ash and what's her face still here? Yep. Alrighty. Aha! Aha! This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Unfortunately, I have to actually work at this. You know. Come on, speed it up. Basically, all I have to do is get the high score, points we win. Certainly is ominous, isn't it? Not that I'm afraid, of course, not in the slightest. You'd better stay out of my way if you know what's good for you, Schwarzer. The two of you wish to brave? Mwahaha. So lucky, so lucky. I can't believe I managed to squeak one more. Makes me happy, though. We have all these cool people.
We ride!
Well, cool. I can speed that up, too. I know there's going to be one like over here someday that's going to trip me up. Dang it, I missed one. Dang it, I missed another one. That one almost got me. It's over 9,000! Alright, speed it up. We ain't got all time for this.
I can handle this.
Like we managed at our target goal? Of course we did. I should be offended you expected anything less. I'm just happy you had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for coming along for the ride. In that case, perhaps I'd be willing to accompany you again. Nothing so strike you. Yep. Separate ways. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah.
Schwarzer, I know I'm late in saying this, but you have my thanks.
Duvali.
I know for a fact that I've grown for the better working alongside you. It's thanks to you that I was able to face my lord as an equal. And in the end, I managed to show her just how far I've come. It's been a long journey indeed, but it was well worth the while. I've made some wonderful friends in all of you.
We feel the same way. I'm glad you're here with us. Not just for your fighting prowess, your devotion is something we've all been able to learn from. Let's press through with all we've got tomorrow. We won't let Leanne down.
You don't need to tell me twice. My lord's footsteps are mine to follow. I am a proud warrior. And come what may, I will stop this ridiculous war before it comes to pass.
Okay. Flash Anima. I imagine Duvali's is the hardest one to get. Okay. So it seems like they're all some sort of combination of each other. It's just a lot of them really struggle to actually be good. Like, look at this one. How can you compete with that? How can you compete with this Cosmos one? You know, it's ridiculous. Alright, I have done everything I've wanted to do. But let me save. And how long did it take us to get through this whole Michelin section? We gotta save twice. I don't want to do all this stuff all over again if I ever decide to return.
Hey, let me take it.
Just skipping through this stuff.
How did I see! Good work, everyone! Now then, if you'll excuse me...
So I need 28 more points to get the highest rank. I mean, I didn't skip out on that many side quests.
No! Oh, wow! Let me...
I already did hers.
Oh, thanks, everyone. Great job! See you later!
Wait, why did I get Tawa that time?
Thanks, everyone. Great job! See you...
Alright. Let's call it a day. Before long, the festivities started to come to a close. Those who attended readied themselves to head back to the hotel. After parting ways with everyone else, Rean found himself wandering toward the pier with no particular purpose in mind. Think I missed the dates? I think I get the dates after this. But we'll find out. I have 2 saves. Wow, you can see just about everything from here. The Courageous 2, the Merkabahs, the Bobcat, even the Pantagruel. And across from it all, Crossbell City and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. Celebration's going to be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I'll need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
Sounds like.
Wow, this is an amazing view. I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. My, you really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you Debaucherous Prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
But... No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
She nodded. She said yeah. Well, that was unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. All right, Oliver. All right. Whoops, didn't mean to invade their privacy there. Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. I guess that incident in Liberl must have really helped bring them together. I can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not, but I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decision to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Let's go. Sarah. I should probably turn Elise down beforehand. I really am the worst, aren't I? Sarah's best girl. Instructor Sarah.
Hey, slow down there. No need to rush on my account. I'm just here a little early. Got way too antsy sitting around waiting, you know?
Listen, Instructor, I'm the sacrifice. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? This might be our last chance to talk like this. I don't want any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
I feel the same. I've also got my share of things I don't want to leave unsaid.
I love you, Sarah. I know I'm inexperienced, and far from your type at that. But I want to be with you, now and forever.
I want the same, Rean. Yes, you were my student. But at some point you became something so much more. After we talked about my past, when I almost lost you at the canyon, I realized I never want to let you go. I want to be right here with you, always. Some instructor I turned out to be.
I've already graduated. There's nothing stopping us. Wow, come on. Come on. You didn't have to go that far, all right? It was already a nice moment. It's still kind of awkward.
Look at that. They really went all out, huh? Couldn't ask for a better mood tonight. Makes me want to work all that much harder tomorrow.
Me too. We'll give it our all together. That was a little short. I was hoping for something, I don't know, I guess. I was just hoping for something a little bit more in-depth, I suppose. But it's fine. It's fine. Sarah's best girl. Lifelong drinking partner. Yeah. Oh, man. The perfect time to mark, actually. All right, back to the war. Yup. It's go time. Early morning, Michelin. I'm starting to think that we're not going to see the Grandmaster of Ouroboros or Yun Ka-Fai in this game. Did you see RPG Site's review for Cold Steel 4? I have not. Cold Steel 4 has been a blackout for me. I knew I was going to play the game. I was going to play it on day one. So there's no point in me accidentally getting spoiled by something. Alrighty. Proud Erebonian man right there. Doesn't seem like a lot of people are taking this seriously. Today is D-Day. Or W-Day. For War Day. Or B-Day for Battle Day. Or S-Day for Scout Day, because he said that they're going to scout today. I was going to ask what D-Day stands for, but then I was like, oh, it must stand for Doom Day. And then I was like, a few seconds later, oh wait, Doomsday. I don't know why they say D-Day though. Doomsday is the same amount of syllables.
13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous 2 will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force, but be vigilant for the Crimson Ark.
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
Your Lordship, Sharon, Angelica, Duvali.
Rose, Tita, Randy, we're all counting on you.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you. If there's anything at all you require of me, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up, too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't going to be free until the very last minute.
It's the same for Estelle's group, too. I'm going to give this everything I've got, right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need.
You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up. Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too. Best check them out before you forget.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up, too.
At this point, it would be best to handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems we'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of Special Ops missions begins now. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen. The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then. May Aidios be with us. Let's go, Class 7!
Right! Understood. Does anyone else see how ridiculous this all sounds? Finale. Here we are. Does anyone else see how ridiculous this all sounds? Was it 5:15 or 5:45 in the morning? 05 something, whatever Tala said. We got to be done by 11 o'clock. You want us to fly all around the country doing side quests the day of the war in 5 hours, basically? I don't think so. I don't think so.